Guys, this is Mike. Happy Labor Day. Hopefully you got some great time to relax, maybe spend some time with family and friends in there over the last couple of days. And now we're all ready and geared up and heading back to work tomorrow morning. Wanted to reach out and touch base with you guys. We have a ton of stuff that's coming up, and we're very excited about it. We've got a couple great fundraisers coming up, but we've also, we're getting ready to enter into our busiest season of outreaches from now until the end of the year. So we wanted to put everything out there for you guys, let you know what's going on, and see what happens. So first thing is, last night we put out an announcement about a fundraiser that we're getting ready to do called The Amazing Race. And guys, I got to tell you, I'm really excited about this. I'm really pumped up about it. I'm not going to give any details away as far as what, where, when, and all that stuff, but it's going to take you all through Harford County with challenges, both mental, physical, different things like that. And I think you guys are going to have a great time. Just a couple things on that real quick is that it's Saturday, October 29th. Teams of 4 to 6 people. A team of 4 is $140, and then if you want to do 2 additional team members, it's $45 each for them. They have to be 21 years and older. Whoever's going to be driving, yes, driving, this is not a 5K, but whoever's going to be driving has to have valid driver's license, current insurance, you know, those types of things. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to have prizes for first, second, and third place. We're also going to do a prize for the most creative team name, and because it is Halloween weekend, we're going to do a prize for the most creative team costume. Not individual, but team costume. So be thinking about all that stuff as we're getting ready. There is a spot on our event page where you can go to. You can download the registration form. There's got more details on there. And then we're also going to update that on our website here in the next couple of days. But get your registrations in soon. It's going to fill up really fast. I've already had people talk to me about it and that are really excited about it. So make sure you do that too. Along with that, if you are a business owner or somebody that knows a business owner, we are looking for sponsors for the race. There's a form also on there that you can download that you can look at about sponsorships. And of course, with every sponsorship, there's always something that goes on there. Of course, your name will be put on everything that goes along with the race. Some of the sponsorships include the registration for a team of 4 and things like that. So again, guys, this is going to be a great time. We're really looking forward to it. I hope you sign up and that you sign up fast, because like I said, it's going to fill up pretty quick. So if you guys do that, that'd be awesome. And then just to let you know about a couple other things that are coming up. Aberdeen Fall Festival is going to be a big community day. That'll be Saturday, November 5th. And what we're doing here, and this is where I need your help for a couple things. What we're doing is we're putting this big community day together. Well, there'll be folks from the medical field there, from the dental field there. We'll have police officers there. We're going to have the food bank there. We're going to have clothes out there. We're going to have folks doing haircuts, all this kind of stuff, just to be a blessing to the community. Just to serve, just to bless and love on people, just a day just to hang out, get to know each other, and maybe even break down some walls. Check that out. We're going to need some volunteers for that. We're going to need a lot of volunteers for that. If that's something you're interested in, message us. Be watching our Facebook. We're going to put up some stuff about that you can sign up to help with, things like that. On November 12th at Jones Junction, we are going to do a shred day. Jones Junction, along with Chesapeake Shredding, has decided that they want to help us out with our food pantry. So what's going to happen is on that day, bring all of your shredding. You know, all your old bills, your old checks, all that kind of old stuff that is just piling up in your house, and you need to get rid of it. Bring it. We'll shred everything on site. It's secured shredding. It goes into the bin, it goes directly into the truck, and is shredded. And while you're there, bring a canned good, bring non-perishable food, those types of things that we'll be able to take and put in our food pantry. And then all that will be used for Thanksgiving when we begin to build the Thanksgiving packages that we send out to folks. And then, of course, our annual toy drive is coming up as well. In December, we'll have more information on that. The thing that's exciting about that is not only are we doing that here again in Harford, Maryland, but we've been given the opportunity to expand with our team down in North Carolina. And the same exact day that we're here in Harford, Maryland doing it, we're also going to be there doing it as well. And I'm really excited about that. It's just awesome to see a dream and a vision of mine personally beginning to grow. with spreading like that, with the going to West Virginia and helping out the flood victims and things like that. And then also with Mark and McKinsey, who helped us out with Breathe Flips for Africa. At the end of this video, actually it's going to tag on to, we had a little bit of an interview session with Mark and McKinsey. So stay tuned, make sure you listen to that. They talk a little bit about all the things that were going on over there, where they were, and things like that. They had a really awesome time, and it seems like they just were able to really bless some folks over there. So stay tuned for that. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about is we are at the point now, ironically, we're not even a year old, we're coming up on a year, where God is just allowing us to grow and to expand beyond what I thought, beyond what our board thought, and what our advisory council thought in the beginning, as fast as we are. We have people now calling our office number looking for help, seeking guidance and things like that. And so it just seems like God's opening up some doors for us, some ways that we didn't even think were going to happen for a long time down the road. With that in mind, we need to be able to keep up with everything that we're afforded to give out. So we are starting something called the 320 Club. It's a donor program. It's a monthly donor program. And what it is this, is we have 300 slots, 300 lines, whatever you want to call them, that we want to fill up with $20 a month. So 300 slots at $20 a month. Donors like yourself. If you come and you say, hey, I've got $20, I want to donate a month, you're going to fill up one of those slots. If you say, hey, you know what, I can do $100 a month, you're going to fill up 5 of those slots. And then it'll go on for that year, and then you can renew it the next year and things like that and continue to go on. All of that money is going to be taken and used right back with the operations and the outreaches of Breathe. Everything goes right back into it. It's pretty cool. And then once you sign up and you say, hey, I want to be part of this 320 donor club, you'll receive one of our Breathe t-shirts. Your name will be put on our 320 Club wall on our website, just as a way to say thank you and things like that. And of course, your email will be added to our email list that'll go out with all of our updates and things like that. So you'll know about all that stuff first. Guys, this is something that we need to do to go to the next step. And we're asking you to help us out. You've helped us out, and you guys have been great as far as donating items when it comes to the toys and the food and things like that. And now we're asking everybody to go maybe a little bit deeper and help us out with this. Again, $20 a month. We know everybody's budgets are tight right now, and we think and we hope we came up with a way that kind of fits in with everybody. Again, if you want to do 20 a month, if you want to do 100 a month, you just fill up that many slots. If you need more information on that, contact us, let us know. We'll be happy to sit down and talk with you about it, let you know what's going on with all that stuff. Guys, this is just some awesome, incredible stuff that's getting ready to come up for us in the next few months, and we are beyond thankful that you're a part of it with us. There's just no way I can thank you enough personally, me as the guy who's founded all this stuff. If there's a way I can open up my chest and show you my heart to show you how much it means to me, I would somehow do that. Of course, it might be kind of gross, but you know what I mean. Lots going on, and lots going on because of you guys and because of your help. So again, thanks for helping us to breathe life and to hope into people. Remember to stay tuned for the interview with Mark and McKinsey, and have a great night, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.
It's always bittersweet to come home because leaving there is really hard, but of course coming back is always really exciting to see your friends and your family and all the people that you missed. It's always a hard transition also because you're just used to doing life there, which is very different than here. And so when you come back, me personally, I'm always very overwhelmed by the things and the people and just our culture and how different it is from over there. Myself, I've been 3 times. The first time was for 2 weeks. The second time I was originally going for a month, but ended up staying an additional month. And then our last time we went for 3 months.
Like Mackenzie was saying, it is very bittersweet to come home. Um, when you're there for more than just a few weeks, it's very easy to get ingrained in their culture. So, like she said, it's kind of tough to get back into our own, because the way we live here in America is just it's extremely different. America is full of excess and things that honestly we just don't need. So to jump back into that culture can be very overwhelming at times. It is nice to see our families and our friends and get back to our normal way of life, but we do miss the children and the staff and that community that we were doing life with. I have also been 3 times over the past 2.5 years for a total of 7 months. So that, like I was saying, it is tough to live one way and then to come home and go back to what I'm used to. So, Children's Zion Village is located in Katima Mulilo, which is in the Caprivi Strip of Namibia in southern Africa. If you don't know where that is, it's near Botswana, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Angola, countries like that. Our church, Mount Zion, started the orphanage about 13 years ago with the main goal of creating disciple makers in a foreign place, and that took on as an orphanage. So over time we've had a total of about 65 children that have been through our village, many of which have aged out and gone on to college or university, as they call it, and some of them have started families and they've just grown up. We still have about roughly 25 or 30 children that are either on the orphanage property or living in town with an auntie who raises them. Do you have anything to add?
And we didn't just serve Children of Zion in that village. We also reached out to the local communities. 2 villages were Mambela Village and Mafuta Village. And we provided food, Bible study, craft activities, really just basic needs that are not met alone. And so we reached out to them to help them, but they don't just get it. They have to, it's like a give and take kind of thing. So we don't want to allow them to think that they can just ask any person and they're going to receive. They have to learn that they have to work for it and not become reliable on someone, which is always a hard balance to balance. We're called auntie and uncle, and that's just a respectable way to address someone who's older than you. A lot of people have this vision that when we go there, everyone just loves us and is climbing all over us, and after a while that is true, but these kids have all gone through hardships, and the kids in the village aren't exposed to just strangers very often. So it takes time to build the relationships with them and get them to trust you and you trust them, and just get to know their hearts and who they are. So after you do break down those walls, those kids are so incredible, and I just love them all so much, and they honestly have taught me more than I think I could ever teach them, just by the way that they live and just their hearts and what they seek and what they want.
Like Kenzie was saying, it is tough at first to break down those walls, but after being back now 3 times, it's a lot easier to just jump right back in, kind of like right where we left off, which is what any good friendship is like. Although we are older than them, and we're not in charge, but we do have some say about what they're doing and what they're not doing. We try and just be their friend and to love on them the best that we can. Obviously there are times that we have to reprimand them because they're kids just like anywhere else, and they're pretty crazy kids at that. These kids they're wild, they're aggressive, but they're fun. It makes it very easy to play with them, but we also have to teach them. We try our best to teach them about Jesus and show them His love. But it's just a really cool experience to do life with them.
We gave out the shoes on 2 separate occasions. The first time was for the kids at Children of Zion Village on a Sunday afternoon after our church service. We had them all line up, and the missionary that lives there and we separated by gender, by age, by color, by everything, so that when we gave the flip-flops, that they would be happy with what they got, and they didn't get to pick and there be any arguments. And they were all very excited and thankful for just you guys' generosity and all that you donated. The second time Mark's going to talk about.
So the second time was after a VBS that we do, a Vacation Bible School every Saturday with the children from Children of Zion, as well as the children from the local villages surrounding our village. So they come every Saturday, and we did a talk about the prodigal son, and in that story, when the prodigal son comes home, the father greets him with a fattened calf and many other things, including a new pair of shoes. So that's how we tied it into the lesson. And then at the end, we gave the flip-flops, or as they call them, pata-patas, to all the kids from the surrounding villages. And again, they got into a line, and we already had them separated, and we gave them out, and they were very thankful, and they wanted to take pictures with their new shoes and all of that. So, just so all of you know that have donated, the children are very thankful for those shoes, and I'm sure they're still wearing them.
We'd just like to thank everyone that donated the flip-flops to us. Whether you personally handed them to us, just dropped them off, or we are aware of one girl who had a birthday party, and instead of asking for presents, she asked all her guests to bring a pair of flip-flops instead. And we're just so thankful for everyone's selflessness and just giving hearts that gave to these children, because it was so appreciated and also so needed. 1 John 4:19 says, "We love because he first loved us." And I think it's just everyone wins in that situation. Everyone was displayed love, everyone was shown love, and everyone was given love. And it's just really cool to see God's provision throughout the whole process.
We also wanted to thank Breathe 379 for donating the flip-flops themselves and putting together the program to collect them. Breathe has a way, their punchline, so to speak, is to find a need and meet it, and that's exactly what happened here. We were actually in a meeting talking about different outreaches, and somehow our trip to Africa came up, and next thing you know, we have a boatload of sandals coming along with us. So it was just such a blessing to have Breathe there, breathing life into our mission trip, and breathing life into those children who do desperately need that love and that care, and we just can't thank you guys enough.
And also, we probably brought over 200 flip-flops with us, and we gave out probably over 100, and with the remaining flip-flops that you guys donated will be given to local villages for their Christmas presents. So everything that you're given is helping people there directly. So thank you again.
Thank you.